Have you ever poured yourself that familiar breakfast drink, thinking it was harmless, maybe even healthy, only to find out later that it could be silently sabotaging your brain and your heart? Imagine this. You're over 70. You feel a little dizziness in the morning, sometimes a flutter in your chest, or maybe your memory feels just a bit foggier than last year. And then you learn that one of the most common morning drinks, something sitting right there on your table, can actually triple your risk of a stroke. Doctors are now sounding the alarm, and if you're still drinking this every morning, you need to hear the truth today. Strokes are terrifying because they don't knock politely. They hit suddenly, leaving behind weakness in the arms, slurred speech, or even permanent paralysis. After the age of 70, the walls of your arteries become thinner and less elastic, blood pressure rises more easily, and blood flow to the brain can be restricted. That's why seniors are far more vulnerable than younger people. And here's the shocking part. What you drink with your breakfast can either protect those delicate arteries or quietly destroy them. According to a 2022 study from the American Heart Association, seniors who consumed this one popular beverage daily had significantly higher levels of arterial stiffness, a dangerous predictor of stroke. The worst part? Most seniors think they're making a normal, even healthy choice without realizing the hidden consequences. So what is it? And what should you drink instead to protect your heart and brain? In just a moment, we're going to count down from the worst offenders all the way to the safest, most healing breakfast drinks for seniors. And pay attention, because number one is something most people have never even considered, yet it could keep your arteries clear and your memory sharp for years to come. Coming in at number 4 on our list of dangerous drinks is fruit juice. Yes, the orange juice or apple juice that so many people consider part of a balanced breakfast. The problem isn't the fruit itself. It's the concentrated sugar load. A single glass can carry as much sugar as a can of soda. Your body processes it rapidly, spiking blood sugar, stressing the pancreas, and stiffening blood vessels. One Harvard study found that older adults who drank sugary fruit juice daily had a 21% higher risk of cardiovascular events. For seniors, that risk is magnified because after 70, your insulin sensitivity declines dramatically. What's a safer swap? Eat the whole fruit instead. A fresh orange with its fiber slows down the sugar rush and feeds your gut bacteria at the same time. At number 3, we have flavored coffees and those fancy sweetened lattes. While black coffee in moderation can be protective, once you add syrups, sugars, and heavy creamers, it becomes a metabolic bomb. Caffeine itself can also be risky in excess. It temporarily spikes blood pressure, which in stiff senior arteries can raise the likelihood of clots breaking loose. A European Society of Cardiology report showed that seniors with high blood pressure who drank more than 2 cups of heavily caffeinated, sweetened coffee daily doubled their stroke risk. The fix? If you love coffee, stick to plain black or add a splash of unsweetened almond milk, and limit yourself to 1 cup before 10 a.m. to protect your sleep and circulation. Number 2 on the danger list is diet soda masquerading as a morning drink. Many seniors reach for a can in the morning thinking zero sugar equals safety, but studies show artificial sweeteners confuse your gut microbiome, impair insulin response, and can actually raise stroke risk. In fact, a 2019 American Stroke Association study found that seniors who consumed diet sodas daily had up to 3 times the risk of developing dementia or suffering a stroke compared to those who didn't. For your morning, replace it with sparkling water infused with lemon or cucumber. You still get the bubbly satisfaction without the neurological consequences. And finally, the number 1 drink, the one that triples stroke risk for seniors over 70, is none other than the sweetened, packaged breakfast smoothie or processed nutritional shakes marketed to older adults. They're sold as convenient and healthy, but most are loaded with hidden sugars, processed oils, and synthetic additives that inflame blood vessels. A clinical study in 2021 showed that seniors consuming these commercial breakfast shakes daily had dramatically higher triglyceride levels and arterial plaque progression compared to those who ate real food. Doctors are shocked because these products are heavily marketed as safe for seniors, but behind the glossy label, they are a recipe for stroke. Instead, if you want a smoothie, make it at home. Blend half a banana, a handful of spinach, flax, seeds, and unsweetened oat milk. You'll get fiber, brain-protecting omega-3s, and natural antioxidants without the artery-destroying sugars. Now let's switch gears to the drinks that actually protect you, because it's not just about avoiding the bad, it's about choosing the good. Coming in at number 3 for healing drinks is plain water, first thing in the morning. Dehydration thickens your blood and makes clots more likely. After 70, your thirst mechanism weakens, so you often don't feel thirsty even when your body desperately needs water. A simple glass of warm water in the morning can improve circulation and ease strain on your heart. Number 2 is green tea. A 2020 Japanese study followed seniors for 11 years and found that those who drank green tea daily had a 30% lower risk of stroke. The secret is catechins, compounds that relax blood vessels and improve cholesterol levels. Brew it fresh, sip it warm, and avoid bottled versions which often sneak in sugars. And number 1, the unexpected healing drink that seniors overlook is hibiscus tea. Deep red, slightly tart, and loaded with natural compounds that act almost like gentle blood pressure medication. A study from Tufts University showed hibiscus tea could lower systolic blood pressure by up to 7 points in just 6 weeks. For someone over 70, that drop can mean the difference between a safe day and a stroke. I've heard stories of seniors who, after adding just 1 cup of hibiscus tea in the evening, not only lowered their blood pressure but also slept more peacefully and woke up feeling clearer. Here's the truth. Your body is always fighting to heal itself, even after 70. It's flushing out toxins, repairing blood vessels, and trying to keep your brain sharp. But when you pour the wrong drink into your glass every morning, you make its job impossible. When you choose the right one, you give your body the tools to win. So now it's your turn. Which of these swaps will you try first? Will you trade that carton of juice for a fresh orange, or replace that breakfast shake with a homemade smoothie? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your choice. And if you found this eye-opening, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon. Because your next decade can feel sharper, stronger, and more alive than the last. But only if you start making these simple changes today.